Hello, my friends. Testing, testing, testing. Hello. We're just going to assume this bad boy is working, but let's get ready together. Something a bit different from me. So if you are new here, welcome to my channel. My name's Emma. I typically just vlog my life, which is nothing special and exciting. I like to somewhat say, just treat me as your comfort creator, because your girl is just plodding along with life as probably you are. Now, with that being said, I want to just kind of like get ready, make myself feel a little bit more human coming into this day, and I need to make sure that I've got everything in my makeup bag because I'm going away next week, and the easiest way to make sure you've got everything is to pack your makeup bag as you do it. So we're going to empty it all on the carpet now and hope that it doesn't spill anywhere. Start with primer. Now, I've kept the same makeup routine for a very long time. So do as I don't do as I do. Is that the right saying? I don't know. But a little bit of an update on me. I am currently 3.5 weeks out, and I think it's about like 5 weeks out from my 2 bodybuilding shows at time of recording. It is the 12th of March, and I refuse to believe that it is this goddamn close. Like, we are literally so close. It's at that scary stage where it's like, what the hell am I doing with my life? Like, how did we get here type of thing? So I'm kind of just like going through the motions for that, which is quite surreal to say. And everyone's like, how are you feeling? And I'm not really kind of like feeling nervous. I'm more so excited, if that makes sense. Like, I haven't hit the nervous stage. I feel like because I've obviously competed before, I know like what to expect on the day. I know kind of like how it's gonna run. It's kind of like, just get me there in a way, in a vibe. So, or also foundation wise, I use the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. I'm after a new kind of like foundation. So if anyone's got any recommendations, please holler at me. Quite clearly, I'm not your makeup girly, so I just kind of use and do whatever, and I've had this going for a few years now. I put up a poll on my Instagram yesterday just asking people like what bikinis they think I'm wearing / colors, and on the DL we've got like another little surprise that we're not telling anyone about, which is like so exciting. But yeah, everyone got it wrong, which is crazy. Like, obviously my friends definitely got it right because I can't keep things to myself with those that are very close to me. I was quite shocked about how many people actually got the colors wrong, because I wouldn't say it's anything drastic or crazy. I also get a lot of questions on my current kind of like protocols and what I'm doing in prep. So prep vibes are somewhat extreme. So we have a set amount of time and we kind of have a time frame to lose weight, which is not healthy or sustainable by any means, but it's a sport that I really freaking enjoy doing, so I do it. And I'm like really obsessed with the whole like bodybuilding world. So essentially I'm doing a 16-week prep, which is kind of like the middle ground for a prep time frame. My first prep was like 12 weeks, which was not good. My second prep, which I didn't step on stage, was about 26 weeks. And then this prep's about 16, and we've also only been dieting for about 12 weeks of that, and I'm down, I think it's about 15 kilos in that 12 weeks, which is crazy. So my calories, I finished my build at about over 3,200 calories, I think it was. And my beautiful body adapts very quickly to everything that we do. So we've had to drop down quite low. And now kind of like 3 weeks out, we're sitting at about like that 1300 mark, which is definitely not sustainable, but it's only kind of for a few weeks to get to stage. In terms of cardio, I am doing 7 45-minute low intensity sessions. So that is on the bike or the elliptical, no stairs, no running, no HIIT, nothing that is extremely high impact on the body, just because it causes a lot of stress that is not necessary, and we don't need to be adding extra stress to the body. In terms of strength training, it hasn't changed. I'm still training 4 days a week, and if James ever makes me train more than 4 days a week, I chuck a bit of a hissy fit and I ask him to change it, because I hate training more than 4 days a week. I love my 4-day training split and training week. I feel like I recover really nicely. It's just a vibe, okay guys? If you're training 5 days, I seriously commend you, because quite frankly, I could never. The 2 shows that I'm doing is FMG Gold Coast and FMG Texas. So my coach and I actually fly out to America in, I think it's like 4 weeks, pretty much to the day, just under 4 weeks, which is so fun. We're there for just over a week. We were gonna stay for longer and do a bit of travel, but Blake, my husband, isn't coming with us, and I kind of feel bad because I want to travel with him. So I'm going there, competing, we're hanging around for a few days and then coming straight home, purely because, yeah, Blake's gonna be at home and we want to go back. Like, my dream is to go and do like New York for Christmas, so we're just gonna save like that for when we get to go together. Also, my little hack, I love Hourglass products. Like, all my powders are pretty much Hourglass, and obviously they're really expensive. So what I do is I just buy the minis, and because I rarely wear makeup, by the time that it runs out / I've used most of it, I should really be buying a new one anyway, because it's like 4 years. So my little hack is, these are like obviously a lot less of a price per gram. It doesn't work out the same, but like they're a lot less of a price, so I just get those bad boys. And they're perfect for travel, because I like to take up like the less amount of room as possible. So as I'm doing my makeup now, I'm just chucking all my products in here so I can keep track of what we're doing. Somebody asked me the other day if prepping is easier this time around, because obviously this is the 3rd time I've done it now. And my simple answer to that is like, no, because every time I personally prep, I learn more, I know more, and I hold myself to a higher standard, and essentially I expect more from myself as well. So with that being said, that like, amazing, it is in terms easier with, I know what to expect, I know where I'm sitting, what's going on, all of those like finer details and intricate details. But like, in terms of showing up and doing the damn thing, no freaking way, because essentially we get better, we expect more, and it's just as kind of like important now to push yourself even harder. And I honestly sound so like messed up, but I personally am never satisfied. I constantly want more, I constantly want to be better, to do better, and it's a really good trait to have, but also a really horrible trait to have at the same time, because like, I personally find like, I do something and I achieve something and I'm like, be better, do better to myself. So that's kind of like where I sit with the whole competing thing, is that like, yep, amazing, doing the damn thing, but can always be better, do better. So in simple, no, never easier, but in long, that's my kind of like explanation. Now, I know we touched on calories before, but in terms of like food and where I'm sitting, I follow a meal plan from my coach. For the kind of like food, I also follow one in the off season as well, which a lot of people find funny, but I am so boring with food, and essentially if someone just tells me what to eat, I'll eat it, and it makes me a lot happier essentially. For breakfast, I have my protein oats, which is also my biggest meal of the day. So this is loaded with chia seeds, flax seeds, protein powder, blueberries, nut butter, all of the above, purely because I also now use this as my pre-training meal, because typically in an off season I'd have a decent pre-training meal which is consistent of carbs, so like corn thins with honey. We would have sometimes, why did I have a memory blank then? Bagels, sandwich thins, all of those things with honey, PB, banana, that situation. But because carbs for myself are quite low, I've just been using my breakfast as my pre-training meal with the oats, so it's quite carb dense. And then lunch I have like a chicken and vegetable situation. Dinner I have beef and vegetable. Like dessert or snack in the day, if I'm hungry, I will have a yogurt bowl. So I still got all my favorite foods. We just, yeah, tweak the quantities and the amounts. So essentially when I'm in a build, I just add rice to those meals. And for instance, right now we're trialing a few things with carbs and different amounts to see how my body reacts. We are just upping the carb amounts in those meals. I got this eyebrow pencil the other day from Glossier. I don't know how to feel about it. My eyebrows are also getting done tomorrow, so like I don't have the best base to work off with them, which is really annoying. I'm gonna go in the stand-up mirror. I'll be back. Amazing, amazing. The lighting has gone all funny in here, but that is okay. We just got my lippies and then we are done, my friends. If you've made it to the end of this video, thanks for being here. If you've got any questions about the whole bodybuilding thing, because there's often a lot, just flick yourself into my DMs, because I'm always happy to answer and have a yap, because there is a lot of misinformation and unknowns when it does come to the whole bodybuilding thing, and I just want to make sure that everyone is on the same page with it. So I'm always up for a yap. But thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you next video.